Before we talk about how to install Waveform, let's talk about how a switch works. This is a rocker switch. They turn things on, and they turn things off. By the way, this is going to be a one-shot take, and I'm recording myself, so just don't judge. We're going to talk about how a switch works. If you've got rocker switches in your boat and you order a Waveform, this is a good overview of how every rocker switch works. We're going to be talking about the back of the rocker switch, not the front. We're going to be talking about the back. The back has little spades. That's what we're going to talk about. On every rocker switch, you may have one, you may have two, but your top row, they're always grounds. Most rocker switches just have one of these. Your top row is ground. The best way to think about a rocker switch is there are two switches. It can control 4 different things if you wanted them to. This is a switch. This whole side is a switch. This is a switch. Generally, rocker switches will have a ground if they have a lamp. If your switch lights up when you activate it, then it'll have a ground because that's what makes your light come on. So let's not talk about the ground right now. Let's just focus on these 6. This middle row right here, it's always the power, always. And rocker switches are kind of contrary. And when you flip them up in the up position, it turns on the bottom spade. When you flip it down, it turns on the top spade. So we're going to talk about this. Not exactly sure how your pump is configured, but I'm going to make some assumptions here. If most people will fill their pump when they press the up button, it takes this hot section right here and it connects it to this spade right here, and that fills your pump. Now, when you want to drain your pump, you press it down. It does the same thing, but in reverse. It takes this hot and it connects it to this spade right here. That is how a switch works. Now, rocker switches are unique in that they've standardized them. They make millions of them. So you're not going to use all the spades. And it's going to be okay if they're going to be open or empty spades on your rocker switch. We'll discuss in another video how to hook up a solenoid setup or a reversible pump setup. But right now we're just going to talk about how one side of your switch works and then how to set up Waveform with 3 pumps and 3 fill pumps and 3 drains.